Hi folks, Total Sales Solutions in Jackson, Mississippi, where we sell trucks, and we sell lots of them, folks. And one of the most difficult trucks for us to find, of course, Duramaxes. For every Duramax you can find 40 Fords. But today we've got a nice Duramax to list. It's a 2007 GMC Duramax 2500 HD Z71. Loaded up, leather, got everything, folks. A really nice looking truck, good set of tires. A local trade-in's got 200 and something thousand miles, but it's been tuned and deleted, so you don't have to worry about that. It's been leveled. Just a great truck. And you talk about a value, folks, for those of you who've not gone out and shopped lately. A friend of mine, anyway, I'll tell you about that later, but I want you to look at this truck.
Headlights are clear.
Tires. Headlights are beautiful. Come around here.
Fog lights are clear.
Yeah.
It's got some nice wheels. They're only 17s though, so you're not going to spend a ton of money whenever you have to get new tires.
Local trade-in.
No rust, no corrosion.
None of that. 2500 HD Duramax. Look at here, what a pretty truck, folks. I mean, headliner's beautiful. The leather's beautiful. Carpet's perfect.
It's got OnStar. It's got auto dimming rearview mirror.
Look at this. Leather steering wheel doesn't show any.
The leather on the wheel is perfect. The dash is not cracked. Doesn't even have a crack, I don't think, near that passenger airbag. Usually they all crack right there.
But inside and out, there's no dirt, no mud up in here. Some kid's not been trying to tear up Daddy's truck.
These seats fold up. Got armrests, cup holders, more cup holders, power outlet. It does have a rear defrost, so all that's good. You can see in the cab corners, bottom of the doors, all that.
See the line on the bed, straight as an arrow. Across there, it's not been beat up. No paintwork there. Back here,
it's got a turnover ball, although apparently they haven't been using it since the bed's not cut out for it, but it's got one.
But you know, if you ever need one, it's under there. All you got to do is cut it out. And you talk about expensive. These turnover balls are expensive. Tailgate's up and down just like it's supposed to, not beat up. Bumper's good.
Now there's no spare, although we have a spare. We had to use it on something else, so we'll have a spare with it.
See down the sides, not beat up.
Got a full 4-inch exhaust from the, I think the downpipe back, but it's, like I said, it is tuned and deleted. You don't have to worry about any stuff with that. There's one little scrape. It's really not even a scrape since you can't see it, but it's just a little tiny crease right here. That's about all the...
Look how nice that leather and carpet is.
Nicely brushed it off. They've been standing in it to wash the roof. Leather's all good. Seats are nice. Cab corners again.
You can see here it's got power on both sides. Dan's got these glove boxes open. There's no dash problem. There's no tape.
I don't see anything.
Clean as it can be. Do we dare? We do. Carpet's beautiful.
Door pockets are clean. Hadn't been a work truck.
I don't know what this headliner's going to look like in the pictures, folks, but it's as nice as it can be. These pictures show shadows. It looks like they're all messed up, but it's not. The headliner looks just like it should.
Look in there. It's clean.
No mud.
Wheels aren't curved up and messed up.
These trucks are really hard to find, folks. I mean, Duramax diesels, C71s are just so hard to find because people don't get rid of them, and if they do, they sell them to a friend. So too often the ones we see are either ragged out or they're so stupidly priced that we can't sell them. So it's unusual for us to have one. But it's a nice truck, and for the money, it's going to be a great value, a great bargain. It's a 2007 GMC 2500 HD Duramax Z71, heavily equipped. You saw the interior as nice as it can be. Sitting on a good set of tires. Goes down the road just the way it should. No lights, any of that. Been tuned and deleted. It's going to be a great value. Thanks for watching our video, folks. We do appreciate it. Look forward to visiting with you about this Duramax, seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi.
Hey folks, Dan Dale here. You've been listening to my dad talk about this truck. Now we're going to take you on a test drive, but before I do, just want to show you a couple things under the hood. First of all, antifreeze, nice and clean. Got the orange, the deck's cool, the good stuff in it. Second of all, we don't clean under hoods. This is just how this truck came in. So you can see a little dusty, but nothing too serious. The main thing is you can tell it hadn't spent a whole lot of time, if any, off-road, because all these bare aluminum pieces don't have a brown patina that they get when they've been splashed with hot muddy water. But anyway, the main thing I want to show you can see when I pull this cap off, if I can pull it off, there we go, absolutely no blow by. No smoke coming out, although smoke's not a big deal as long as it's not puffing. The main thing is, you see I set it down, it doesn't blow off. If it were to blow off, that would mean it had blow by. And what that is engine compression getting past the piston rings and into the crankcase. Not necessarily the sign of a bad engine, but a sign of wear that this truck doesn't have. So now I'm going to hop in and we'll go for a spin. Okay, now we're in the truck. Just want to show you a few things before we get going. First of all, you can see AM FM stereo CD. I think that's a 6 CD changer, not 100% sure. What I can tell you, got ice cold air conditioning. Wipe that off. Dual zone, auto climate. Got power pedals, parking sensors, all the things. One's acting up right now, but I think we'll be able to fix it. I think it's got a little dirt on it or something. You see, big cup holders, armrest is perfect. Got a bunch of stuff in there. Automatic headlights. Got all the goodies. OnStar, you can see 106, and that's not counting the humidity. Heat index today is like 120. But it also has, trying to do too many things at once. Also has garage door transmitter. Like I said, you'll have to excuse my shaky camera work. I'm filming with one hand and driving with the other on some of the worst streets in the city of Jackson, but rest assured this truck has a great ride and drive. Steering wheel's in great shape. I mean, if we told you this thing had like a half the miles, if it had 135,000, you believe us? It's that clean of a truck. Is it brand new? No. Is it perfect? No. But it's a nice truck. It fires right up, hot or cold. And whether you buy from us or whomever, unlike a Power Stroke, which you want to hear it crank cold, you want to make sure a Duramax will crank hot. That way, you know, there's no injector issues or other issues. Although the later model Duramaxes don't have the injector issues that the first gens did, the 01s to early 04s. They gave Duramaxes kind of a bad reputation for injector problems that these newer model trucks, they just don't have. So, not really that big a deal. It does have the 6-speed Allison transmission, which is the one you want. Now it's got the, I think it's the LMM Duramax. It's like the LBZ that everybody wants, but it has some emissions, the DPF and stuff on it, which has been removed. This truck is DPF deleted, so you don't have to worry about any of that stuff. No emissions on it. It's got a little tow tune on it. When we got it, somebody had just deleted the DPF already, and what we did, went ahead and got a full 4-inch exhaust, so it sounds good, but it's not loud. And we went ahead and retuned it, put just a little, about a 50 horse tow tune on it, which, you know, you can go a lot higher, but 50's plenty. It maximizes the fuel economy and maximizes the towing. It's really the best way to go. Now, this truck, we also put a brand new windshield in it, so windshield's new, no cracks, no pecks, none of that. It's got pretty good equipment list. I mean, got leather on both sides, got rear defrost, got the automatic dimming rearview mirror, garage door opener, cold air conditioning, pretty much all the goodies you want nowadays. If you want to fly in to Jackson International Airport and drive this truck home, you can. You're more than welcome to. We'll be glad to pick you up at the airport, no extra charge. We'll come back here, do all the paperwork, everything else, let you get on the road. Although we also understand most of our customers from the Northeast, from the Midwest, we understand you may not have enough time to spend several days flying or driving down and then driving home. So with that in mind, don't let the idea of having to ship the truck scare you off. If you look online for prices, don't let those prices scare you off. And really, just give us a call if you're interested in shipping, and shoot me a text or an email with your zip code and which truck you're interested in, and I'll get you a good ballpark figure. Because see, most of these guys you find online, they're not shippers. They don't have a fleet of trucks out on the road. They're just brokers, and they'll charge you hundreds of dollars up front and call it a deposit, but all it really is their broker's fee for finding somebody else to actually haul it. And they all use this one website called Central Dispatch that's not open to the public, that they use to find the actual drivers. And well, we've joined Central Dispatch. We spend a couple grand a year to be on it, just as a free service to our customers, so we can arrange basically wholesale rates on shipping. Now, if you're not our customer, we'll do it for 50 bucks, but we're ready to be our customer. We'll do it for free. We'll arrange the shipping, no charge to you. Basically, you'll either FedEx us a cashier's check or do a bank wire for the money and for the truck. And then when the truck driver drops the truck off, you pay him in cash for the shipping. So we don't make anything off of it. Like I said, free service to our customers. And if you're anywhere near Dallas or Houston or Atlanta or pretty much anywhere in the state of Florida, we can get you an extremely good deal on shipping. So just give me a buzz if you're interested. I'll be glad to discuss your options with you and go over what's available, what it'll cost, and all that. If you have any questions, like I said, give me a call, 601-376-9869. Be glad to discuss it. If you have any questions about this delete, about the tow tune, any of that, give me a call, 601-376-9869. Really not a whole lot to nitpick about this truck. It even has power folding mirrors. Now I will say, see, one side power folds, the other side does not, but it does light up. It works. So we're going to have our mechanic look at it, but I want you to bid to assume we don't figure out the power folding for that passenger mirror, and that way you won't be disappointed, and we won't risk bad feedback over a power mirror that folds, that odds are you'll never actually bother folding it, because these don't really stick out like Fords and Dodges do, so it's not really that necessary. But anyway, you can see the little LED lights still work on it. I'll show you the dash. We've been driving nearly 10 minutes, and you can see for yourself, no warning lights lit, no service lights, good oil pressure, good temperatures, good volts, all that stuff's good. I like to show the dash after we've been driving a while, because you know it's easy to hook your scan tool up and kill a light and say, oh look, no lights. But if there's a problem and you haven't fixed it, then as soon as you go to driving, that light's going to come right back on. So that's why we like to show the dash after we've been driving, so you can see for yourself that there really are no service lights, airbag, brakes, engine, none of that is lit up. So no issues. You can see I just set the cruise, that little green light came on. Now I'll turn it off, you see it go off. So cruise works, horn works, wipers, I mean all that good stuff works. I have 2 keys, don't have a remote, may have a spare laying around. If not, you can buy them on Amazon or eBay for 10 or 15 bucks, and they'll come with instructions. You can program it yourself. It's something about turning the key on and off, and then hitting the door lock button, holding it down, and then blah blah blah. You can program it yourself, not a big deal. But anyway, that's pretty much it. 07 GMC Sierra 2500 HD. Fairly, pretty much loaded. Got the overhead stuff, got the auto dimming mirror, got the CD player, the stereo, pretty much everything you want. And one thing you can take away from all these bumps you're hearing, this truck is tight. The front end's not clunking or banging or doing anything weird like that. So that's always a good sign. If you have any questions, like I said, give me a call. 601-376-9869. Appreciate you watching our video and hearing everything we've had to say about this truck. Look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you.